Jackson's eyeballs. Kawhi Leonard, nowhere to be found. Playoff game on the line. Bang. Right there. My large adult Slovenian son with the play of the year. Now, son, if you're watching, it does appear you're still celebrating this moment. Maybe a few too many pierogies. Hey, let's get in shape for this year. The dad put a lot of money on you to win league MVP. Hey, we gotta turn the page in 2021. But Luka, that's the play of the year.
Okay,
Bravo,
mine's also off the board a little bit because look, all the players are going to have great plays, and we've always heard, you know, players play, coaches coach. Nick Nurse, the one guy who threw that out the window. Nick Nurse looked around like, you know what? Coaches play too. When he went down to the baseline and may or may not started calling for a corner three and tricked Jason Tatum in the playoffs. And I said, what? This is where coaches normally are, standing here for an open jump shot. Claim to what? So very savvy play. Better than any other play that any player did. Because this guy did too.
I love it.
Best player coach in the league. Congratulations, Nick Nurse. Was it cheating? Yes, but great play.
I love it. All right, to the NFL. We're never going to forget the DK Metcalf chase down. Buda Baker still having nightmares about this one. But Brandon, the best play of 2020 in the NFL was blank.
Oh, the first one that comes to mind, I got to go out west. Look, fourth quarter, game's on the line. You got 3 seconds, 4 seconds left. You got a guy drop back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He throws the ball up in the air. And then all of a sudden, the guy comes down with the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Did you guys know this is you have a 2% chance to make this happen? You know how many balls are thrown into the end zone for a Hail Mary and they fall incomplete? How many times have we seen this? And sitting in our living rooms hoping and praying that our team is the team that gets it done, that's a part of that 2% family. This is it. D-Hop, Hail Murray, this is the play.
That's the throw and catch of the year. I went with the run of the year, which oddly came from a quarterback. This happened this calendar year. It feels like it happened 20 years ago. Can we show it, please? Patrick Mahomes. I know you're going to say, Nick, you're biased, but I'm not biased. I don't know if we can show it. I think we can show it. Here it is. Look at that. No, it's against Derrick Henry's team. Oh, I'm going to stop. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep going. Am I going to go out of bounds? I don't know. And how about I truck stick you? Follow me in. Look at that. To take the lead, the Chiefs did not trail again that game en route to their first Super Bowl in 50 years. The play of the year in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes for halftime of the AFC Championship game.
Okay.
That was a stretch,
play of the year. Actually, there's two. In the NFL, with Patrick Mahomes plays, like they're doing pirouettes on the line, and it's like very clever, don't get me wrong. But Derrick Henry, just very simple, just smashing Josh Norman, and then the one that he had the other day, oh my goodness, just a wonderful play. Derrick Henry, my favorite player in the NFL, I guess now. So congratulations, Derrick Henry, the true winner of the play of the year.
This is great. I could listen to you guys do this all day. All right, we got to switch gears here and talk some Brooklyn Nets on the other side. Should KD, not sarcastic, have you met me? I've never been sarcastic. KD and Kyrie, should they be happy with their bounce-back win last night? Before you answer, wait to hear what the guys have to say. It's next. First things first, 3-game slide. Kyrie played. He finished the game, 33, 11, and 8. KD played. He went for 25. And so Chris Broussard is up playing with us this morning. Broussard, good morning. Good to see you. We're going to get to you in just a second. But, Nick, I want to start with you. Big game for both Kyrie and KD. Big win for this Brooklyn team. You starting to become a believer in the Nets after what you saw?
Jenna, I'm actually more concerned about the Nets right now than I was at the beginning of the year. And, listen, I'm not going to, dwell on the defensive side of the ball. If Chris Broussard, 4 games in, was like, oh, Nick, #1 defense in basketball. And then the Hawks hang 140 on him. He's 68 in the first half, 73 in the second half. Because as it turns out, when you're not playing the Warriors, when you're not playing the Warriors anymore, and you got to actually D up, it gets a little tougher. But that's not my concern. My concern is I truly believe the Nets have a Kyrie Irving problem, whether they know it yet or not. Last night, when KD checked back into the game with around 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and KD and Kyrie were both out there. In that moment, Kyrie was 5 of 18 from the field. KD was 10 of 20. Was playing great. It was a close game. Can we show all of the shots KD got the rest of the fourth quarter? It shouldn't take long. This was a frustration shot with 1:20 left because he hadn't touched the ball in 5 minutes. And then he gets one more transition dunk to end the game. Now, I will show you all the shots Kyrie took in that same time span, but it's going to take so long that, Broussard, you're going to have to take over about halfway through here. And I know he made a lot of these shots, but these aren't good shots. These aren't sustainable shots, Broussard. And it is the trend we have seen through 5 games, 4 that they've both played, which is in the fourth quarter, Kyrie's taking the shots, man. And that cannot be how this team works, and it won't be how this team wins, Broussard. And so set the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, they were in the beginning, but now keep watching. This is a great one where he gets bailed out on some phantom foul call, but you're going to see more. Broussard,
he got hacked.
I don't know why at the end of games they're not running offense. It's just Uncle Drew, do your best to cook. That's a good one right there. When KD had been playing great, but that's not a way you're going to win a championship. Here's another good one, Broussard. Right there. Blame him.
Nick, KD, first of all, he did have 16 points in the fourth quarter. So one fewer than Kyrie. I'll give you, though, and look, with Kyrie's history, leaving LeBron, going to Boston, and things didn't go well there, I'm not going to sit here, as much as I like the Nets, and act like Kyrie, things couldn't go wrong with Kyrie. All right, that is a possibility. I think he'll be fine this year. I think they'll work things out. But, yeah, that certainly always has to be on the table. And I was watching last night's game at the end and thinking, he ain't even looking at KD. Like, it was unbelievable. He wasn't looking at anybody. KD was a role player. He was standing over at the wing watching, and you're right, that three-pointer at the end, that was a frustration. I was like, okay, it's my turn. I haven't touched the ball. Let me get a shot up. Where I disagree with you on is that those shots are good shots, most of them, and they are sustainable because Kyrie can get an open look anytime he wants. And he is a very good shooter. So he can make and take those shots whenever he wants. But you're right, you want to see more of a balance. Now, remember, the other night against Charlotte, KD did get the last shot. With 7 seconds left, he goes baseline and misses a short mid-range shot. So it's not like Kyrie's hogging the ball all the time and KD's not getting his. But, yeah, I want to see a little bit more balance between those.